what we've been talking about for weeks, and we finally got it. Jacob Fatu has debuted in WWE, and this man, as advertised, is a monster. Super kick the top 3 baby faces in the company right in the kisser and saves Solo Sikoa. We're clearly leading to Solo versus Cody at some big event, and maybe a couple of big events. Roman's going to return at some point, but Jacob Fatu is the new spice added to this dish. And let me tell you, my friend, it makes the whole dish. What did you think about this man's debut, and how happy are you that he's finally here?
Well, I know some about Jacob Fatu, to be honest. I mispronounced his name when we originally talked about him. Call him Fatu. So that's how little I knew about him. But I knew I knew of his time in MLW, and he's just wildly athletic for his size. You look at him and you don't think he can do an unbelievable frog splash off the top rope onto Cody Rhodes through a table, but he does. He's a star. And Triple H went on Pat McAfee's show, and he said he was a game changer, and I think that's the right 2 words to describe him, a game changer for the Bloodline, because Solo Sikoa, to me, we've talked about it on the show. I said, I wanted to give him a chance. I thought he had a good promo with Paul Heyman a couple months ago now backstage. I'm ready for Jacob Fatu to take that leadership role in this heel thing. But there were rumors back in the day that WWE was worried about bringing Jacob Fatu in because he would overshadow Solo Sikoa. I can see why. And I've only seen him once in WWE. He's very impressive. He looked insane. Like his face, he was in that character. He was like a madman. I'm going to kill Cody Rhodes. He completely bought into his character, and that's hard to find. Just the facial. Go ahead.
I want to ask you this because it just reminded me. We're making fun of AEW in a few minutes here because of they're bringing in all these wrestlers that we as casual fans don't know. Yeah, I've seen guys like Tanahashi wrestle before in NJPW, but I don't know what it means to have him in the matches that they're having at Forbidden Door, and most of the AEW fans in general, American wrestling fans, don't, especially the CMLL wrestlers. We don't know who they are, why we should care about them. And that's why you see the ratings plummeting for AEW, and why this Forbidden Door pay-per-view, the buy rates are going to be terrible, even with some of the great matches that they have on there. But with WWE, we've had now Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and now Jacob Fatu debut to be a part of this Bloodline gimmick. And you can say the same thing, that WWE, we don't know who these guys are. Why do we care? Yeah, they look dangerous. They look, cool. They're with Solo Sikoa. But if I don't really care about Solo, why do I care about these 3 other guys? However, the impact of Jacob Fatu to me mattered a million times more than Tongaloa and Tama Tonga. But to you, as a guy who might not know these men as well, in your new WWE pot, how do you feel like they've been presented and sort of explained to the casual viewer?
Well, Tama Tonga has been bizarre. I don't know if you saw that clip of him making like weird noises like during a promo. He was like just like angry. He didn't know what he was like. Tama Tonga has been the weirdest presentation of all of them. Jacob Fatu makes the world of difference because he just looks the part. He looks like a badass, and he looked legit, like his mind was gone during that segment, like he was losing his mind. So he's much more serious, and I've heard that he's a tremendous promo. We haven't heard that yet on WWE, but I'm looking forward to that because Solo Sikoa is not. Just so no offense to Solo Sikoa, he's just not a great promo guy. He's okay. He's not terrible, but they need a leader for this. If they're going to be going up against Roman Reigns whenever he returns, if he's going to be a babyface and trying to take over the Bloodline again, whatever they're going to do with it, they needed Jacob Fatu because he makes them legitimate. It makes the whole thing work.
What do you think is going to happen in the future here with Solo versus Cody? When does it happen, and what do we see?
I'm guessing SummerSlam, and I'm guessing Roman Reigns returns then. But I don't know. They're not going to take the Solo Sikoa is never defeating Cody Rhodes for the title, obviously. So but I'm guessing maybe the new version of the Bloodline attacks Cody Rhodes after the match at SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns makes the save, something crazy like that. But we'll see. But I'm guessing they're going to hold off on this until SummerSlam because they're doing these like 5-match cards on the smaller shows. So I'm guessing Money in the Bank, they're going to have the 2 ladder matches and then 3 single matches. And I don't think they need to have. There'd be quite a rush to get Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes on there now, but I guess they might have to. Looking at the card, they don't. Cody Rhodes isn't on the card yet. We'll see.
Now maybe he'll face AJ Styles again, but that is
it. Yeah, another I Quit match.
That is it for the main event.